out the mud, you ain't the only one. Different day. Till the morning come. Got it out the mud, you ain't the only one. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
What you are now witnessing, ladies and gentlemen, are just my thoughts, right or wrong. Welcome back to the Dopest podcast, episode 4. I am the creator of dope shit, the pro waiver, the sex toy, whatever you want to call me, man. That's just some things I've been called in my life. The Dopest podcast, creator of dope shit. What does that mean? Anything I touch, anything that I make, anything that I create has the potential to be fucking dope, awesome. The bee's knees. Welcome, man. What have I been up to? My life is, I feel like I've been ripping and running a lot recently. I guess I'll just start with this. I mentioned last week how I started a new, I created a new source of income for myself. I acquired another vehicle and I began renting it out on Turo, right? So it was all peaches and cream last week, right? Everything was great. Fucking cars getting booked. I mean, great guests getting paid. I mean, everything has been fucking great. And I'm just peeping probably the difference between the initial trips that I did and this one that I'm about to talk about right now. Is the first trips that I had scheduled has been all with women. No. Now, give it, women usually don't take care of their cars, right? Anytime you see a chick car, it's beat the fuck up. And on the inside, it's probably dirty. Now, with these women that I did rent to before, I did have to do like a little detail after I brought the car back. But that's to be expected, you know, somebody's using the car as if it's theirs. So I go take it to the car wash, you know, vacuum it out myself. It wasn't bad. I found an eyelash, which I found out indicates that she might have been fucking in the car, which I can't really ask people not to do. But please, why would you do that in somebody else's car, man? I swear to God, I found out that bitch was fucking in my car. I guess there's really no way to prove it now, unless I get some hidden cameras in that job. I did buy a tracker for it. I'm going to talk about that later. But this really set everything off for me. The reason I wanted to get the tracker before that, so I could track where the car is at as it's out being rented and shit. But this really made it like set it over to the level like, yeah, I need this shit now. There's no way that I can't have this shit. So the difference is I rented to a guy the last time that I sent the truck out, right? So everything's good. You know, we at the drop-off point. The guy's on time, which is not normal. I've realized people don't be on time to pick up their cars for whatever reason, even though they still paying for that amount of time. Like, I've had somebody be an hour late picking up the car before. Like, why would you be late to something that you paying for? I don't know. That's nigga shit. They've all been black, you know, so this is nigga shit probably. I have some white customers scheduled for next month. So we'll see how white customers treat the truck as opposed to black people. It's a little experiment. I really do got two white customers booked for next month, so we'll see. We gonna do this little experiment. But yeah, the guy's license was cool, you know. But he did let his girl was driving, so he pulled up in like a one of them Challengers. It wasn't a Hellcat. It wasn't a Demon. It was like I think it had a Bumblebee on the side of it or some shit like that. I don't know the name of all the Hellcats or all the Chargers and shit like that. I like that's not my realm. But I know it wasn't the fastest shit. I know what a Hellcat and a Demon look like. But that's besides the point. He pulls up. Obviously, he rented a car and he was renting a car for his girl. I looked the other way on it. You know, I'm an understanding guy. It's peer-to-peer rental. You know, his license is cool. It's insurance on the car, covered all the way. What's the worst that could happen? Now, thankfully, these assholes didn't get in a fucking accident with the car. Like that's the most thankful I could be out of this situation. But this is some dumb shit. Like even if they was to get in an accident, I mean it's still insurance. But you know the car is not gonna be able to be driven and shit. Like the car is drivable. You know it's like it's nothing too crazy. It was just fucking stupid what these two grown people did. So what I usually do when I send a car out, I like to give people their privacy because I know if I rented a car, I wouldn't want somebody hitting me up all the time, 24/7. So I let them take it out for that day. Then the next day, I'll hit them up like, yo, let me know if you need anything. How is everything with the car? This nigga, man, tells me, yeah, everything's cool. Everything's good. Which now in retrospect, I know everything couldn't have been good because of the kind of situation that it was. The trouble that he was having, it couldn't have been good the next day. Like everything couldn't have been good. Like I don't want to blow my mood right now, but it's just fucking stupid. So as he says, everything's good. So I take his word for it. You know, I don't have the tracker yet on the car, so I can't pull up. But now if anybody takes the car out, I'm pulling up on motherfuckers. Whenever the car is parked up at night, you go in the house, I'm pulling up to inspect the car. At this point, at this stage in the game. So it gets to the day of that he's about to pick the car up. Again, I don't like to badger people. It's the last day that they have the car for. I like to give them their space. You know why? Because I hit them up probably like 3 hours before the scheduled time to drop off, right? And I tell them, hey, I hope everything's good. You know, I say that again. I hope everything's good. The car is available to be extended if it is available to be extended because I do be having like back-to-back shit. Like, yo, y'all got to get on this shit, man. I've had somebody drop the car off, and as soon as I complete the trip, somebody else want the car in 2 hours. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But back to the story. So yeah, I let them know, yeah, it's available to be extended, but let me know how has the Jeep been? How has everything been treating you? This motherfucker, I take a little nap, you know. I ate an edible. I took a nap. Oh, that was another day. I think that was the next day I ate the edible. But I was just high. You know, I was at Old Crib, so I fell asleep we hit the gym too. I still been hitting the gym crazy, so I be up early. I take a little siesta in the middle of the day. That's not bad. I got my bad. I got money out here working for me. I can take a siesta in the middle of the day if I want to. So I'll awake from my nap. You know, I sent him the message, and I awake from my nap, and he responded, say, hold on, let me read this shit because I can pull it up. I can pull this shit up. That's the good thing about Turo. Niggas' cards is attached to their trip. So everything, like I got your name, I got your license, which has your address on it. I got everything. I got the messages. All right, sounds good, man. So this is after I said, I'm going to see you later this evening. Sounds good, man. Just a heads up. Somehow the cap on the had tank broke. I think he meant to say gas. Gas tank broke off when my girl went to fill up the tank, right? This is what he's telling me in the message, which is not possible. When you go to fill up the tank, there's no way to knock the gas cap off unless you're a fucking idiot. Let's continue, though. Not sure if this is picked up under the insurance or what, but I'm happy to pay you for the damage either through this app, Venmo, Cash App, whatever works best for you. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, you're damn right you were going to pay. There was no way around that shit. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. You had to pay. There was no reason for you to even say that shit. I'm not going to say your name, man, because you might have been a cool dude. I think this might have been your chick that made this dumbass mistake. Or no, because you was in on it, man. You was fucking in on it because when you pick the car up, let me make sure I'm getting everything before I get to that part. So after he said that, I just said okay. I was steaming because I didn't know what he meant. The gas cap is that little twisty part, which is cheap. That's cheap as shit. I can replace that. I wouldn't even charge him for the shit, right? But he didn't want to tell me at the time what really broke off. which was so you know how when you got a button inside of your car, right? You press it open and the gas tank pops open, right? So you know how like the little gas door swings open and there's the circle part or whatever shape it is, and it's the color of your car, right? That part is the part that came off. The actual the cover of the gas tank, not the cap, which is $20. The cover, the part that's actually attached to the car, not the part that you unscrew. The part that's attached to the car is off. So how the fuck do you do that while you're putting gas in the car? It don't make no fucking sense, right? So I just say okay, because I'm trying to think the best. I think he's talking about the twisty part. We go right to Advanced Auto Parts and get that. No problem. That's not a problem at all. I get there, this lying piece of shit pulls up, and I notice that the cover of the gas tank is off. So I'm like, how the fuck does this happen when you putting in gas? This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking in my head. So this lying asshole, I'm getting more mad as I think about this. He gets out the car and says, "Yeah, man, I don't know what's happening. I wish I should have recorded this shit." I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. When he got there, he said, "Yeah, we was trying to figure out how to put gas in it. We couldn't figure out how to open the tank up." I walk around. He follows me. I walk open the door. Boom, there's the fucking button to open the gas tank right on the fucking driver's side door. So that's an easy phone call. That's an easy YouTube. That's a YouTubeable video. I mean, that's like that situation didn't even have to happen when you look like you well over 30. That nigga was at least 30. His chick was at least 30. These niggas is too grown to be doing dumb shit like this, man. So what these motherfuckers did, since they couldn't find a button inside of the car, it's as easy as it is. And because I know when I first got the car, I was confused too. Cause my sister, she has a Jeep. She has a newer Jeep than me. So she gets out of her car. I filled up her tank before. You press the button on the gas tank and it pops open. So I thought I had to do that. Right? This is my first time getting gas in the car. We up the street from the dealership. I'm trying to pop it open with my hand. It don't work. So these motherfuckers pulled the fucking cap off. The cover of the car that matches the color of the car. They pulled it off. So I didn't think to do no shit like that. I said in my head, yo, it got to be in the car then. If I can't open it from the outside, there has to be a button in the car. Not these motherfuckers. Nah. It has to be stuck. That was in their head. It had to be. It has to be stuck. And we can't ask the person whose car it is, because I don't know why. I don't know why they couldn't just call me or ask me or text me. They had so many different outlets to ask me, man. And if they didn't want to talk to me, YouTube. Let's try to look up a video right now. How to open Jeep Cherokee gas tank. First video pops up, boom. Okay, so they might have had to watch a little ad. That's not bad. Let's watch the first video that comes up.
Jeep is filthy right now. So
He's in the car, boom. Boom.
And of course, all the little
Boom.
electric brake. More difficult. So I'll show you where it is. And
This
many
guy's
of you-
showing us right now.
I don't know.
And I
It is
just
located
searched
on
the first
door
video.
right here.
Boom. Boom. That easy. Maybe it is hard to find because it is. I guess this video's got a couple views, man. So I guess this is a common problem. But I don't see anybody that's ever torn the shit off before, man. That's just fucking stupid. You and your bitch are fucking stupid, man. And you lucky Drake can fix this shit. Because I wanted to go to the dealership and charge you up. You lucky, man. You so fucking lucky. I haven't rated his trip yet, but I want to give him 1 star, but I feel like he's going to retaliate and try to give me 1 star. But you can't, man. The car was fucking perfect when you got it. I had just taken it to the car wash. I vacuumed the shit out of it. That's when I found the bitch eyelash in there. You mean, so nigga did me dirty, man. He about to get 1 star, man. I'm about to give you 1 star right on the podcast, man. Fuck this nigga. Fuck you and your bitch, man. Gonna pull my shit off. How stupid was that, man? How stupid? You know how stupid you gotta be to not be able to think, oh, let me ask the person whose car it is where the button is. And then On top of everything else this nigga lied about. This nigga lied. So they returned the car. They returned the car with no fucking gas in it. And guess what his excuse was? Oh, we couldn't find the button, so there's no gas in it. So you mean to tell me that whole trip, I gave it to him with a full tank. So you telling me that whole trip you didn't have to get no gas? Let me see how many miles this nigga drove. Let me see. Cause that's fucking impossible, man. Oh, I hate stupid niggas, man. Oh man. This nigga's a fucking idiot, man. I should say your fucking name, nigga. This nigga traveled 378 miles. The whole trip was 378 miles. My tank don't hold that much fucking gas, nigga. You fucking liar. This nigga's a fucking liar. You and your bitch. She's sitting there in the background in the car and shit. She probably did it. She either pointed it out. Oh, this thing is stuck, babe. And then, oh, I got it, baby. I'll pull this shit right off. Fuck you talking about, dumbass nigga. And I should go to the dealership, nigga. I should go to the dealership and charge your fucking card. Yeah, but that's what I've been up to, man. So I'm gonna get that fixed before, cause the car is booked out. The car is booked out next month, starting Memorial Day weekend. So I gotta get on that shit. It's gonna get fixed on Tuesday though. It's scheduled. You bitch ass nigga. You stupid. Man, I wanted to choke that nigga, man. And he was bitching when O got out the car too. Thought we was going strolling. That's a guilty conscience, ain't it? Body language will tell you everything. Why would you feel like somebody would want to beat you the fuck up for something that was a mistake? An honest mistake. This wasn't an honest mistake. This was fucking stupid. This was ignorance. This was negligence. And that's it. Both of those combined make you two fucking idiots. But there's going to be accidents. I've learned that in the Turo game. Shit like that is probably going to happen. I don't know. Maybe I got to start telling people as soon as the car gets dropped off, hey, this is a common issue, I guess. Please don't pull the gas cap off. Here's the button. You know. The two women that rented the car before me obviously ain't had no problem with that shit. You know, niggas ain't never had shit. I'll put it that way. How do you fill up gas in your car, nigga? Is it not a button on the inside? My '07 Civic has a fucking latch on the inside that I pull to open the gas tank. I mean, it's something on the inside. You don't just pull shit off of people's shit. If you can't press it or pull it from the outside with your hand, you didn't do that with your hand, nigga. Don't tell me that you did that with your hand. Fuck out of here with that. This nigga used the instrument, a tool of sorts. Ooh, I should charge this nigga right now. $300, nigga. How about that? For pain and suffering. I took that shit on the road, and I pray that we don't get pulled over. You better keep your mouth closed, cause real niggas never fold. I just peeked. I ain't mentioned nothing about the intro song. I just went right in on that tangent. Cause that nigga, those two dickheads, man. Fuck them niggas. We gonna forget about them. Let's leave them in the beginning of that episode. Trust the Sopranos drop. That's a collab. It might be an EP or it could be an album. Let's see. It's 10 songs on there, so it might be an EP. They might classify that as an EP. You know, that's what niggas be on. But this is fire though. I was listening to it in the gym this morning. That's why I'm getting in the studio a little late today. We was hitting the gym. We fucked the gym up today. I'm missing the button like a motherfucker. I'm missing a button like a motherfucker. You know, I indulged in some bullshit food last night, so I hit the gym hard today. Did y'all hear that? Shout out to City Star Pizza on Germantown Avenue, Germantown and Johnson. You know, y'all got some great food there. Them wings was fire. The mild wings I fucked them up. I had an edible last night, a brownie, and usually them Jones don't be fucking me up, but recently, edibles been having me on some crazy sleepy high shit, you know. And I be eating the whole thing because it's a cookie, it's a brownie. I'm not about to nibble on it, you know. I'm a grown man, and I think I can take it. Like I don't microdose anything. Like maybe if I had like a tincture or something, but then like the tinctures, like I'll go to the dispensary and get tinctures, and I be trying them Jones, and you know maybe I smoke a little bit too, but I don't really feel nothing. So I'll probably be fucked up if I had access to that. But unfortunately, I can't get my my medical license because I do have my license to carry and shit. Even though those pussies down on Erie Ave. Yes, I'm talking about the police. Even though, since they lifted the mask restrictions and shit is opening up, shouldn't y'all open up the police station so people can go get they permits and shit? I know it's like that. I know that was the problem. You know, like y'all got a lot of applications and shit. Even though y'all was dragging your feet with my application too. But now I gotta wait till fucking August, which is damn near the whole summer, to go pick my shit up, man. It's dangerous out here. I gotta wait till August to bring my friend outside. Ain't that some shit? But you know, we gonna wait. We gonna hold our horses, and we gonna play the crib. We still gonna play the crib after August. You know, I don't be out here. I don't be outside doing no crazy shit. But when I am outside, I would like to bring my friend with me too. And I don't think that's too much to ask. Back to the Trust the Sopranos album. It's hard. There was nobody that really stood out on the album to me. Except for, not really even El Camino, because the song that I played in the beginning, Blue Money, El Camino was going to do that. That's what he does. They call this nigga Hooky Monster for a reason. And that's because any hook he does, it goes. And they be different. So it's like, you know, I wonder if El Camino's out here writing hooks for people in the industry. He probably got some credits on niggas' albums like Conway, Benny, even West, all them niggas. He probably got credits on niggas' albums for doing hooks. Any hook this nigga does is fire. It's crazy, man. Like he don't even deserve that underground hip hop jacket. You know, he's much bigger than that, I feel like. Another song that stood out to me, this one right here, Tokyo Drift. 38 Special did his thing on this. Actually, let me go to the credits now and see who they don't have any producer credits on here. It's probably produced by 38, probably. He pretty much exclusively raps on his shit, if you notice. Yeah, I don't really see him working with too many producers. I'm scrolling through the credits right now, which is why I'm like talking in pieces right now. Yeah, they don't have any producer credits on here. This probably all 38. Yeah, he got off on this, man. When 38 Special started talking about his chandelier and the Spanish staircase and shit like that, I like that. I like when I hear people that weren't supposed to make it, and I say weren't, not as in like they don't deserve it, as in this game don't give people too many chances. You know what I mean? Like a person that was in the street, that game, and musically, like he made a way for himself musically, and that go for Griselda too. But you know, I talk about them niggas every week. That go for all of the people that I listen to. That's why I admire these guys, man. You know, these aren't the youngest guys in the world. They've been around, for lack of better words. So yeah, just to see them doing what they doing and able to have success and not change up. I mean, of course, make different sounding music, but you know what I mean. Like, niggas ain't rapping like Designer. Yeah, man, and you able to have a nice ass crib. You able to feed your family and shit. Start more businesses. You hear him talking about brick and mortars and shit like that. O was just mentioning this to me the other day. The kind of music that we listen to, they've been classifying it as connoisseur rap. And that's becoming more and more true every day, man. Like, I don't hear too many rappers talking about the earnest payment on a house. Willie the Kid, he always talking about real estate and shit like that. Like, they talk about guns, they talk about killing, but that is in there too. It's in there too. So it's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see. I love it. I love to see it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to BSF. Shout out to Trust Gang. Heem, you got off. Yeah, he got off on that shit, as he does. That's what he usually do too. All these niggas is tough, man. They on always. We went to the gym earlier. We was talking about what we thought about the album in the car, and always mentioning how these dudes is like they on some real Atlanta shit, and they from New York, and you know how. I guess it got to be like the Northeast region, right? They known for hating each other. That's everywhere, but for the most part, if we talking about rap. If we talking about Chicago, that's Midwest, but New York, Philly, Detroit's Midwest too. But that area, this northern, eastern area, Detroit niggas, they kind of like they on some shit with each other too, as far as collaborating. Is it just Philly and New York that don't fuck with each other? It might just be Philly now. Philly might just be left out. Cause from where I'm standing, none of these niggas fuck with each other. Rappers. I don't know. I might just be looking at it from a different point of view. While we're doing some announcements, welcome to my cousin, Zaim. Zaim Aaron, I cannot pronounce your last name, sir. Good sir. But I can't wait to learn it. I can't wait till I see you in a couple months. Because I know your parents don't want... I'm not a mask boy. You know? I hate wearing a mask. So I understand. I wouldn't want nobody around my kid that soon either. I don't know what niggas be doing. I understand. I completely understand that. So I can't wait to see you in like 3 months, bro. It's going to be great. This is beautiful, man. I'm happy, man. My family's happy. My family is very happy right now, so I'm happy. You know, as long as nobody's complaining, I'm good. R.I.P. to Paul Mooney, though. Damn. Just to bring us down real quick. This is going to be a positive episode, but we got to get this out of the way. Legendary comedian Paul Mooney. But he wasn't just a comedian. He was he's a truth teller. You know, he told a lot of jokes, but there was truth in that. Like, I ride around and listen to Paul Mooney clips. Like, I don't have too many people's comedy albums saved in my library, but when my shit is on shuffle, I've got Paul Mooney clips in there because he was on it. Not that he was the best spokesperson for black people. I mean, he was very direct and to the point. He didn't take any shit from white people, and that's why he didn't really have a successful career, I would say. It was as successful as it could be for a person that was speaking in the way that he spoke, but you didn't really see Paul Mooney in too many. Well, he wasn't. He was in a few movies. He's on the Chappelle Show. But you know what I mean. It's not like his counterpart Richard Pryor. He never had his success, or like I mean, this is a different era, but like Kevin Hart's success. Like he didn't have that, and I felt like that was mostly in part to his comedy style, what he was speaking about. But he was able to tour and stuff like that. Like he has plenty of specials. I haven't really heard anything from him recently before he passed. You hate to see all of that negative shit posted about him. Like he didn't really have a positive outgoing. Even though we try not to think about that when people die, but he wasn't in the best space. He wasn't in everybody's greatest of graces in his passing. Like the most recent of news that we had from him was not good at all. With him and Richard Pryor's son, the allegation that he put out there. Yeah, you can go look into that. I don't really. I've spoken on it already, but if you guys want to get into the details about that shit, you can go look at it yourselves. I don't even know if he's came out and denied any of that shit. I just know that the news that came out, and then he canceled all of his shows, and I hadn't heard anything from him since. But a great mind, I'll say that. A very great mind and a comedy legend. In other news, did you guys see that Lil Reese video? Looked like he was within inches of his life, and this lady was just all up in his grill. Did she shoot this nigga? Was she shooting at this nigga? Cause she was excited. But yeah, he looked like he was battling to keep his eyes open, to keep breathing and shit. He was in between a pole. It was just bad. He was in between a pole and a brick and mortar. It was bad. I'm about to play this video. You audio listeners will enjoy this too. This chick was all up in his face.
Yeah, the motherfucker in red. Right here. They told you up. Yes, it was. Cause y'all just saw it up.
That nigga polo hoodie drenched.
You don't get enough. You don't get enough, nigga.
Jesus Christ. Is that Allied Universal? Oh, that's the last thing you want to see, man. Why is he gripping this nigga up? He's bleeding.
Look at Lil Reese. Look at Lil Reese out here leaking.
Got your ass beat, nigga.
No, they shot him, didn't he? Ass beat. This nigga, he got shot, right? They say you got your ass beat. I think his eye got grazed by a bullet. I think that's what happened. But it was for stealing a car. The fuck was Lil Reese doing stealing a car, man? Honestly, what's he doing stealing cars? Go make some music, nigga. You don't make music for me, but obviously you got a fan base somewhere. I saw people was concerned about you, man. If you had that many people concerned about you, you have a fan base. You don't need to be stealing cars, nigga. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about this. I can't feel sorry for no dumb shit like that. Somebody vandalized my car, man. Fuck niggas like that. Did he get in through the gas tank? This nigga stole the car through the gas tank. Then I really don't fuck with him. Nah, that's crazy though. And his man's ran. But man, shit, he wasn't pulled. Why wasn't your man's pulled and y'all just stole a car and you're Lil Reese? It looks like they were downtown. You think nobody was gonna spot that? You're Lil Reese, you just stole a car. Niggas is on you for stealing a car. You look like Lil Reese. Now your eyes grazed. Do the math on it. I don't know. That's what's stupid. Good thing he's alive though. You know, I don't want to see nobody die out here, but there's consequences for shit. You think you Iron Man and shit? Chill out. Go buy a used car, nigga. Oh, I bet you he stole like a, I don't know. I don't know what kind of car he stole. Go buy a used car if you don't have a car, though. You don't. These niggas think they can't ride around in Nissans and shit. I don't know what's up with niggas, man. You're a rapper. Maybe you down on you. Oh, fucking Corona. Fuck niggas up. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Niggas out here stealing cars. They feel like they can't go get a used car from the auction, or niggas is going to be on it. Like, yo, what is this nigga? This nigga's in a fucking you know what? Just because you're a rapper don't mean you gotta be in the Maybach, man. And my nigga, if you can't afford to buy a used car and you're Lil Reese, maybe you should reevaluate shit. Maybe you shouldn't be rapping no more. If your bars can't get you a used car, should you still be rapping? That is today's question. Hit the email. Why else would he be stealing a car? It's because he can't get a car, right? I don't know. There's a reason for everything, though. Just know that. There's a reason for everything out here, and there's consequences for bullshit that you do. So long as you good with that, long as you know that, you'll be cool out here. You know, as long as you know that there's a consequence, because niggas like that, niggas, like the people that make drill music, I feel like they think they invincible. That's what that kind of music make you. That put you in that head state too, make you feel like you're invincible. That's why I kind of mix that shit up when I listen in the gym. I kind of listen to that kind of shit to make you feel like you put you on 10, basically. Make you want to rip somebody's head off, and I just can't do that all day, man. So some names came out. Dice sent this to me. Some names came out that were involved in the Ghislaine Maxwell. You know, she was, so basically she was Jeffrey Epstein's pimp. She wasn't pimping him. She was pimping the little girls, right? And she was arranging them to go wherever, to him, to the island, to Prince Harry. Is that the right prince? I don't want to put that on nobody. I think that's the right prince, though. But one of them ugly motherfuckers that live in that castle in England. So let's read some of the notable names that are on here. Harvey Weinstein, he's number 2 on the list. I think after whoever, so he's number 2. Number 3 on the list, Sean Carter, Jay-Z. This name looks familiar, Richard Kahn. The Weinstein Corporation. Damn, themselves. The whole corporation is on trial. Def Jam Recordings, Rock Nation, Universal Music Group, Walt Disney. Excuse me. Oh shit, Robert Kelly. You know, oh shit. R. Kelly was there? Or R. Kelly was involved in this shit? I mean, that's no surprise, but damn, that kind of really adds validity to these claims. Robert Kelly is a known sexual predator. This is crazy. Sony Entertainment. Oh no, Ghislaine Maxwell. She's always down here. She's number 31. Virgil Abloh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna read everybody because I know I'm missing somebody. Good Music. Young Money Entertainment. Dwayne Carter. That is Baby. No, that's Lil Wayne. My bad. Kanye O.S. Beyonce G. Knowles. So they're all defendants in the Ghislaine Maxwell. Those are the notable ones. If you want to know, if you want the list, hit the email, ask the Dopest Podcast at gmail.com. I'll send you the list, man. Just let me know. That's crazy, though, man. These are official documents, I believe. Dice just sent them to me. I believe these are official, though. This is usually what the documents look like. But Photoshop is real, too, man. Deontay Wilder, he won his arbitration case. The boxer, Deontay Wilder. So that means that I think that seals the deal that Tyson Fury was cheating in that last fight, and they are scheduled to have a rematch. I forget exactly how he was cheating. I remember watching a Young Pharaoh video about how he was cheating. It was very detailed. That's crazy. They took my guy off of YouTube, man. That's a shame. I got to resubscribe to his website because I remember I thought I lost my wallet a while ago, and I canceled everything immediately, and I ended up finding it. And I never changed my my card information in there. I got to go back and get some knowledge. But yeah, he made a video, Young Pharaoh, a while ago describing how exactly Tyson Fury cheated, but I don't remember it exactly. But apparently he was able to prove it. So here we are again. And he better win this shit too. Because if you don't win now, all this shit will have been for nothing, my nigga. And you're making us look bad once again. That will make us look terrible. Us as a nation. I want to start doing a segment on this show called Social Media Horror of the Week, where I just find somebody that was on social media, clout chasing, doing some crazy shit. And either it goes wrong or it goes right. Either way, and I'm able to point out that they're doing anything like that. I'm gonna call them Social Media Horror of the Week. I'll name them that, and I'll say their name. This week's Social Media Horror of the Week. It really backfired on this nigga. I don't know his name. I don't know his rap name. I don't know his government name. But you know who does know his name? The federal government. They know everything about this nigga now. You know why? Because he decided to take this black man decided to take an album cover picture on top of a SWAT car in front of the Capitol building while it was being rioted. You guys remember that whole insurrection that happened a while ago where one officer got killed, smashed to death by an angry mob? It was an angry mob of a group of people. I'm not going to say they were all Trump supporters. I honestly believe that there were Trump supporters there. There were Antifa there, which are just trying to cause chaos. There were Democrat extremists there, people that, opposite of Trump. They're trying to cause some ruckus. And then you got this guy here, this group of people, the clout chasers that are there for self. They're there for just to say they were there, basically. And this guy, he thought that he was going to capitalize off of the Capitol riot, doing a bunch of capping. Because, that nigga, he didn't go inside. He didn't want any smoke except for the blunt that was in his hand that was probably filled with a bunch of dirt weed. That nigga looked like he smoked dirt. It looks like a clown, man. It looks like a clown, and it spelled Capitol wrong. How about that? Like, this nigga was obviously clout chasing. Like, he brought a photographer there. Like, there's no way that... I mean, obviously there were photographers out there, but there's no way in the midst of all of that shit, you just met up with a random photographer. Oh, take this dope pic of me smoking this L that I have ruled in front of all of this crazy shit. And then let's exchange emails. You know what I mean? Like, who's doing that shit? In the middle of all of that, rubber bullets getting shot and shit. You know what I mean? Nancy Pelosi's desk getting ransacked. Yeah, look at this clown, man. This guy's a fucking clown. I bet you this album was trash. Oh shit, this Bugsy. I don't really know anything of his music, but the name does sound familiar. Well, still, fuck this nigga, man. It don't change nothing about what I said. So where's this nigga from? He's from Washington, Richmond, Virginia. I guess it's his stomping grounds, but still, nigga, you corny for that. And I think federal charges is being brought against this nigga. Yeah, a rapper posed on a SWAT truck during Capitol riots and put on his album. He's facing federal charges when clout chasing goes wrong. I'm tired, yo. Talking to yourself gets fucking tiring. Honestly. I've come to the conclusion Damn, I haven't listened to his album yet. I'm gonna get around to it, but I've been perplexed recently. There's something that's been weighing heavy on my mind. Cause I love this guy's music. Honestly, I listen to it every day. This is hard. This is hard to say. But it has to be said, man. It has to be broadcasted, because on my last podcast, I wasn't standing strong on what was actually happening, what was the case. You know, I was kind of wary. I was kind of trying to hear everything out, waiting for everything to play out. And it is what it is at this point. Dark Lo the Crook said too much in that interview with the feds. He did, man. And it's I'm gonna use a big word. I've been inundated with content on this. Every time I log in on YouTube, every time I go to YouTube, Leak Moss says this about Dark Lo. Mikey T, the movie star, Javi, Dark Lo interview. They go back and forth and shit. And I had, like, you guys are just hearing this on this podcast probably. But on the Trainwreck podcast, I said, because we spoke on this, we were following this story. I said that I know people that have personally seen this fucking paperwork. I mean, they had the printing right in front of them. They were going through it, highlighting, taking notes and shit. I know people that have seen this shit. I mean, this is no bullshit. They don't have no reason to lie to me. I haven't seen it, but they told me what was in it. They don't have no reason to lie to me, man. We don't get into that. And Dark Lo definitely said, I'll be better off out here for y'all than in there. He said that. It don't matter if you a fan. It don't matter if he's a great rapper. It don't matter how good of a rapper he is. I say it myself. Dark Lo rap better than everybody in OBH. And it's a damn shame that he said that, man. It's fucked up. But I'ma still listen to his music. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to, man. I got to. It's wrong what he did. It's fucked up. I don't know the nigga. You know? I'm not involved in y'all situation. I'm not even in the streets. What the fuck do I care? But I will say, Dark Lo told. Dark Lo was wrong for what he said. You don't do that to your brothers, man. You don't fucking do that. I don't care if you was trying to manipulate them and get out of the situation. That's damning for the situation that Ab is in. You don't work with them at all. What are we supposed to think? When you said that, what the fuck are we supposed to think? As a fan, and even in OBH, what is Leak Moss and them supposed to think that you doing when you said some shit like that? But then you know what it was that had me like, nah, Lo ain't do this shit. Fucking Ab did an interview and said Lo didn't rap. Why would he say that when I know he got access to that paperwork? That's what jail niggas do. Soon as you come in, they run your file. I think, right? They find out who's a rapist. Find out who was touching kids and shit. I think. So I find it hard to believe that Ab didn't get his hands on Dark Lo's paperwork. And if he got his hands on Dark Lo's paperwork and he saw what was in there, why would you say Dark Lo's not a... I don't know. I think he said too much. I think he shouldn't have said that. Like, that was weird. That was weird as shit. That makes me think that you cooperating with the feds. Love your music, but I don't understand that part. Why would you say that shit? It was there, y'all. It was there. 100%. He said that. It was there. So do with that what you will. Darklo said that shit. I will listen to that album though. I will get back to you guys and let you know what I think about it next week. I haven't listened to it yet though. I did listen to Makami's album though, the one that he recorded with Griselda. They recorded it out in Puerto Rico and shit. It sounded like that. That album was a vibe, man. It was real good. Shit was well put together. Instrumentation on there was good. It was very Haiti. It was very mock. It was him. What else could I say about that project, man? My favorite song on there so far is Au revoir. I'm gonna play that at the end. Yeah, I gotta start playing music where I know people is not gonna try to take down my content, man, because that has reached podcasting. Public service announcement for all y'all out there that don't know. If you want to play all the new cool music, you gotta basically abide by the same rules as YouTube and play it for the same amount of time that you would play it in a YouTube video. If not, they're gonna take your shit down. Universal Music Group has been sniping Trainwreck podcast videos left and right. I get about 2 emails a week saying that the content has been taken down. They take down about 2 episodes a week. So, but when I play music like Trust BSF, you know, underground shit, nothing happens. The real niggas is looking out because they controlling their own music. So they see the Dopest podcast play a couple of seconds of their music or even their whole song. And I'm going to let Youngin slide. Fuck it. You know, so I'm playing that kind of music on here exclusively. So nobody take my shit down. I don't have those connections yet in the industry where I can play any song I want like Joe Budden for any amount of time. You can't do that shit at all on YouTube, but audio, I peeped that he does it. And they episodes don't go nowhere. But then again, they are on Patreon exclusively pretty much too. Like they don't really post too much on YouTube anymore. But enough talking about Joe Budden. This is the Dopest podcast. One more thing I want to talk about before I get out of here. China, they banned cryptocurrency, and right now, every single crypto is on sale. I don't say that it tanked. I'm not gonna say that it dropped or it dipped. It's on sale right now. I don't know what is the smartest crypto to buy. I don't know anything about that shit, but I do know when the market is down, you're supposed to buy into it. That's what I do know. And whichever, go get some information out there, right? Go get some information on what's the best crypto to buy. What should I invest in? And buy into that shit. Because right now, since China banned cryptocurrency, that shit took a dive, man. Buy into that shit because it's going to go back up. It always does. Do I have anything else that I want to say before I get out of here? I don't think so. I'm going to play us out. This is a great episode. Thank you for tuning in to the Dopest podcast. Once again, episode 4. This was another great one. I hope you enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I post all the clips. At Mr. Moss, 2_. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to me on YouTube, pardon me. Nasir Moss on YouTube. Hit the crack the Liberty Bell icon so you can get notifications every time I upload a video so you never miss one because they are fucking great. What else do I have to say? Apple Podcasts. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Leave a rating, 5-star rating. Leave a review. Say whatever the fuck you want. Type random shit if you want. Apple just wants to see people engaging. I'm on everything else, man. Spotify, all your favorite podcasting platforms. I'm on that bitch. Check me out. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in once again. Peace.